It has been a while since I've done an actual movie review on this channel, so why not do one on a Disney Channel original movie, and one that actually doesn't suck. I'm just as surprised as you are.
15 kids in the backyard drinking wine. You tell me stories of the sea.
What is going on, guys? Same Rumble from Same Reviews here, and today I'm here to review Kim Possible, Kim Possible. So it's Stitch. So Kim Possible is the latest Disney Channel original movie. This is a live-action adaptation of the very popular animated TV show of the same name that was released back in the 2000s. And here we got Stacey Spinley, Sean Gilbert, Allison Hagen, Connie Ray, Tom Sandwich, Isaac Brown, and Taylor Oga, among others. And this takes place around a time where Kim starts going into high school, and it's way different than what she expected to do. And of course, and we see her trying to save the day once again, and she makes a new friend who ends up kind of more popular than her, and she once again stop Dr. Draken and Shigo from taking over the world. That's basically the story of this movie. Now, like many people, I'm a huge fan of the original Kim Possible animated show. I still might say it is one of the best. It is one of the best Disney Channel original shows out there. It's definitely somewhere in like top 5, whatever. I think it was some of my top 10 in my original list, but I think I would put it a lot higher, honestly. But it's an all-around fantastic show with great animation, great writing, great characters, great action, great missions, but also has a lot of heart, charm, and just emotion to it, especially in terms of the movies. One of them actually topped my list on the best Disney Channel movies that you had not checked it out. And if I were including certain time, the reason I didn't include on that list was because I want to be fair and I include like a lot of the movies on the movie based on shows, and I'd say most of them were made my list. Such time would definitely be my top 5. But when I found that they're making a live action Kim Possible movie, one thought came to my mind. Why? 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 Like, who even asked for a live action Kim Possible movie? No, because who even asked for this? Honestly, so I really wasn't excited. The trailers didn't really help that either. There was going to be a cash in on the Kim Possible brand, whatever. I was going to like spin it or whatever. I don't know, honestly. But I still went in an open mind on them. As I said before, Disney Channel movies for me can be hit or miss. Not I tend to get hated upon a lot, but I don't think they're as bad. But there are definitely some stinkers. I mean, one that made my wish list. One that was my second wish from last year. But there are beats and music amazing. You can check out my best or worst. I mean, I did your top 10 best top 10 worst channel movies if you want to check those out. They prove that makes some good movies, and they prove that makes some pretty terrible movies. So I still went in this movie with open mind, honestly, but I was kind of sad I still drained the movie, because again, who even asked for this? And after watching this movie, after just watching it, I'm here to say, at least for me, I kind of actually have found this movie, actually. I know, like, I don't know if I'm the only one that's going to be thinking this, honestly. I don't know if I'm one that's actually going to enjoy this movie, and I'm sure a lot of people really not like this movie. But honestly, I don't know. I had fun. There was some fun watching this movie. I did have some fun with this movie. It definitely has some main problems. It definitely has a lot of problems to it. But I'm one when I say I actually had a fun time in this movie. Again, I'm just as surprised as you are. Like, I wasn't expecting to enjoy this movie as much as I did. And it's definitely not amazing. It's definitely not far from one Disney's best. But in terms of the movies they released in the last few years, this is definitely one of the better ones. Again, I really wasn't expecting to enjoy this movie when I did, but here we are. First off, the acting was a lot better than I expected. Like, that's not the most surprising thing about me is that the acting is a lot better than I expected. The actress that played Kim Possible, I believe her name is Stacey Stanley, I believe is her name. She was actually pretty good here, and she did just a great job in embodying what makes Kim Possible such an iconic character. she even got a lot more emotion than expecting, especially in a couple of certain scenes. That I was like, oh, nice. Like, she definitely actually has a definitely look for the future. She definitely, like, she had a great future ahead of her. Because I believe this is, like, her first role, I believe, and nonetheless, I'm definitely interested to see what she does in the future. And then got Sean Gilborn, I apologize if that's his name, who actually played Adam Goldberg in the show The Goldbergs, which is a very great, hilarious family show. If you're not checking that out, check it out. He was also pretty good here as well. And he also embodies what makes Ron so hilarious and charming character, like embodying a lot of his mannerism and charm and what makes him so great. I don't know if everybody's gonna like his humor in this movie, and it's understandable, but for me, I actually liked his humor, and I thought he gave out some pretty hilarious moments and some pretty hilarious stuff. Not gonna lie. And his actress Kim are spot on and hilarious. But it's like if someone definitely loved the show, and they were just like you still haven't believe these guys as friends, and I was definitely surprised by that. We got Wade here, who's not in the film as much as you expect, but he's definitely hilarious from what you do here. And there's Shigo and a Dragon here, who are kind of a mixed bag for me. I'll get along with that later, but they definitely do have their good moments here, and they do have the moments to shine and show what makes these villains so memorable to begin with. And again, the acting was a lot better than I was expecting. Like, really. Yeah, this movie even had a lot more heart and effort put into it than I was expecting. Like, I was ready to be just a lazy movie, but you know they're actually trying in some aspects here, and they're trying in some elements of what trying to pull. Not all of them work, but you know they're at least trying here, and that's something I really was expecting. I thought there was gonna be kind of catch grab, and I think so it kind of is, but you can tell they're at least trying to put some effort and heart into it, especially to those who are fans of the show, which again was something I really wasn't expecting. But yeah, I don't think it's the most faithful adaptation of the show, but because it does change a couple aspects, but it does not change to where it's in feel to the show. It still keeps on what makes the show so good to begin with. Some aspects, and again, wasn't expecting that. Man, there was some good humorous moments that definitely made me laugh. Even some moments that definitely made me smile here and there. Like, man. Man, again, the film displays a little more emotion than I was expecting, especially how you feel like Kim about this movie. And during a couple of cool kick-ass moments, the action I'll get a little more into later. But those are some cool kick-ass moments, especially near the end. I really was like, oh yeah, this is kick-ass. And so the film really has a lot more heart than I was actually really expecting, which, again, was something I really was expecting. I wasn't going to have any heart at all, but it really was, especially with two certain scenes, like this one between Kim and Nana, and one between Kim and Ra halfway through. I was such kind of surprised at how it affected me. I mean, it didn't make me cry or anything, but I actually felt the emotion there. I actually felt the heart in those scenes. I was like, wow, I didn't expect to feel this way in those scenes. Like, I felt that's a good job of still making you care about Kim as a character, and she definitely does develop and grow throughout the majority of the movie. Like, you do feel like she actually has learned a lot from this film, which was also something I didn't expect at all. It's actual character growth, which is an issue I always have with most stuff on Disney Channel, but I thought she had grown a lot about this movie, which, again, something I wasn't expecting. And if they would do like another movie or like a TV show or whatever, honestly, I actually wouldn't complain, honestly. Like, if it's enjoyable or maybe these movies, I wouldn't complain, honestly. It does retain some elements of what made the show so beloved to begin with. That being said, however, there are definitely some issues with this movie. There are definitely some problems. I don't think it's like the best movie out there. There are definitely some issues that definitely need to put down. Now, like I said, like I said before, Shango and Dragon are very much back me. I mean, they'll definitely have some good moments for them, and their thing's definitely not bad. And it's such a good banter. But sometimes they don't really just stand out a lot. I mean, they felt a lot, actually, which I was kind of surprised by, actually. And sometimes that can be a bit over the top, and sometimes not in a good way. Now, there's not even a whole lot of action here, honestly, which I was also surprised by. And aside from a couple moments, most of the action here is not that memorable, and nothing nothing I'm going to remember anytime soon. I mean, the action 5 minutes was to the end. Every other one was like, whatever. And Honestly, there are some actors that don't really have much to do or don't really have much purpose. Like, you can get Patton Oswalt here, who makes it appear as the same Doctor character that Shane's character he voiced in the original animated series. And I was like, yeah, you could have done a lot better with him. Hell, you got Allison Hayden here as Ken's mom, and she barely did anything. I mean, it wasn't acting too much, honestly, but still. Not much, but most of the characters aren't really memorable or aren't really just there much, honestly. But honestly, some of them feel to leave last impact impression on me, especially Adina, who feels as like a new team member of Tim Possible. Well, I don't know what it was about her, honestly, but I just really couldn't get into her, and I just really wasn't into her character that much, honestly. And the real long her character, that's like everyone can see it my way, honestly. Honestly, like I'm chill, and I was like, man, that was obvious. It was only near the end her character really actually impressed me. But now it's like, whatever, I guess. And the effects now, and the effects are pretty terrible, which honestly something I kind of was not that surprised by. It's like this is Disney Channel, honestly, they don't have the best budgets or whatever. So I mean, I wasn't like mind-blowing effects or anything, but I wasn't expecting this bad, honestly. Honestly, like I get kind of surprised, but I'm not saying the effects are this bad. Especially on Rufus, like my God, Rufus. And I don't know if no one thinks this, but part of me wishes this film was a bit longer, honestly. Like, I don't know why, but I really want this film to be like at least like 10 minutes, 15 minutes long, because I really want to explore a little bit more of what they're trying to do here, and they could have a little more to do if it was a little longer, at least for me. Oh, and the music choices are also not bad. And lastly, the music choices, not good, and also the actors that play Kim Possible, you were great in this movie, but as a singer, yeah, it's honestly, she's not that great a singer, honestly. And she can't even, because I really wasn't a fan of how they did the theme song here. Like, yeah. Overall, I wasn't really expecting a whole lot from this movie. Again, wasn't kind of dreading it, but I still kind of went over mine, honestly. But I was like kind of enjoying it, actually. I mean, it's something I'm going to be like, oh my god, this is so amazing. It's one of the best of the year. It's just a simple, fun movie. Like I don't know if I'm the only one that's going to really think of this that way in this movie. Honestly, I don't know what people thought I was going to be in this movie. Honestly, so I don't know if I'm going to be the only one that's going to enjoy this movie. But can I won't lie when I say I had a really fun time in this movie. And it's definitely nothing that's going to blow my mind. It definitely has its problems, but it does make some forward with some good hearts, some good moments, some good acting, some great humor, some just a lot of great moments. Again, definitely has many problems, but it definitely has as many good things about it, at least for me. But for me, so I don't know if I'll say go watch out this channel or whatever. Maybe someone younger than you might enjoy one. Maybe some young might enjoy it, or maybe if you're a fan of the show, I'll give it a shot. Like I don't know, honestly. I don't know, honestly. I would say give it a shot if you're a fan of the show, or if you have, or maybe if you have kids who want to watch the channel, want to see it. Now, if you're not a fan of the show, I don't know, honestly, if you're not a fan of Disney Channel, like, up here, so, I don't know, so, again, it's kind of been when I would say go see it, or, I guess I would say go see it, just, definitely go see right away. But again, I had a really fun time in this movie, and with that being said, I'm going to give Kim Possible a 74 of a B. A flawed but enjoyable film. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed my review of Kim Possible, live action movie. If you haven't seen this movie, feel free to let me know what your thoughts and comments down below. Now, did you enjoy it, have fun with it as much as I did? Did you have a little fun with it, or did you end up not liking or kind of hate it? Feel free to let me know in the comments down below. And stay tuned, I will have a lot more videos coming away. I might have you for King very soon, and if I can, I'll try to see Leah Battle Agent, and still need to see that movie too. vibes on that, and I hope they see Happy Birthday to you up very soon. And I know I've been slacking on the movies lately, but say a life and all that stuff, and like I mentioned stuff before, but I will be back on the movie reviewing grind soon, and I'm starting with this movie, and hope you have another becoming very soon. So be on the lookout for that. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I honestly truly do appreciate. If you haven't already, be sure to like this video, be sure to share, be sure to subscribe, be sure to follow all my social media sites, all in the description down below. I am Samuel World from DCOMs. I will see you next time, and stay cool, everybody. Peace.
I'm singing songs about the future.